Shout out Manscaped.
Yeah.
As always, you're not gonna get a better shaving experience. The man they must groom. The man they must pattern up.
Oh, it's mad.
It's you know it's normal.
Freshly groomed.
No, it's normal.
You say what man got? You know when you get the trim, it makes you want to do it. What,
Everything got clean.
everything. Man clean the car. Man did everything. Man clean the car. Man
Man
did
said man
everything.
clean the car. Nah, man stay on his
So
grind.
right now you're super streamlined right now.
Super streamlined.
Go.
Man stay like, yeah, shout out Manscaped. Man stay streamlined and good to go all times.
Use the code winners 20% discount. That's from us to you. Get yourself a Manscaped pack. You
Cutting
get
through the wind.
get the 4.0, get the aftershave, get it all. Use the code winners 20% discount. Manscaped.com. Use the code winners 20% discount when you use the code
Streamline
winners.
out here, you know.
Streamline. It changes the game. Change what the strop. Listen.
Summer's here.
I know you're gonna say. I knew you was gonna say changes up the ting, fam. Say it with
Alright.
chest. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't say a word. You
Don't
get
say
me?
a word.
Shh. Winners talking.
Pound Sterling the Hustler, Big Dougie Doug.
There.
Special guest in the building today. Sensation.
Tearing it
Viral
up right now.
champion. You know them viral champions there, you know?
Tearing it up online, yeah. Over here
Living
and
his
overseas.
best life, you know?
Yeah, over here and overseas.
What was that Kanye tune? There's a Kanye tune. It might have been, I can't remember the one where he's living. He's got shades on like that. Because you know man's just living good. You remember the shades? See when man pull out the white shades and that? You remember the tune? That's when you know life is good.
Yeah.
Every time I go on the gram, I see the man. I go on TikTok, I see the man. A2Funny, my guy. What you saying to me, bro?
Come on.
Good, bro. Hey, that's an intro, you
No
know.
half
Trust
measures
me.
on intros, bro.
That's
No half
an
measures.
Intro still.
Give the man the respect and the accolades deserve. And you got the stats.
Trust me, and you're doing
You
your
got the
thing.
stats, my bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Before we even get into anything else, see when you're on the tube, yeah, and you're doing your and you start bar out a tune. There any reactions that we ain't seen on cam? Because I'm sure some people must be like,
Yeah, there's been some mad ones. I can't lie.
go on,
Yeah.
give me a couple examples.
So, do you know? In fact, it's not even like the reactions that's sometimes that gets me and that. Yeah, see that on the bloopers and that. I'll do it. Yeah, boom. I've shouted the tune and whatnot, and no one's reacted.
Yeah.
But the next stop is like 7.5 minutes away. So I'm just sitting there in pure silence, just looking like a schizophrenic on the train. Everyone's just looking at me. Yeah, my man's done out here, bro.
Yeah.
So that's probably the worst bit, the silence.
Yeah, no reaction. You need a reaction. Yeah, for that you need a reaction one way or the other. It can't be.
You know what I'm saying?
Feed off that energy, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I just have to play it cool until I hop off. And everyone's just looking at me. I know what they're saying in their head. They're thinking, yeah, my man's he's finished, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, well, we go again, lads.
Yeah.
You get me?
Where did you get the idea from? Or where did you get your ideas from in general? Because you do the other one as well, the dancing or the half passing out to dancing kind of thing as well. Where you get the concepts from? Big concepts.
That just come to my head, bro. Like, I don't know. Stuff just comes into my head, just pops up in my head, and boom, I write it down. I could be at Chick-fil-A, South Beach, somewhere I don't even know, with bricks, and then boom, I could be in the most random. So I could be doing something like this right now, and then boom, I just come up with that idea. And so yeah, that will bang still.
So take us back, bro, because you've been doing this for a minute, but not that long. It's been the rise has been pretty fast. For you, it might seem longer because you're in it, but it's been kind of meteoric at the same time, you know. Because I remember watching your stuff when you first come out before the braids and stuff.
Yeah.
I understand you was first doing your little thing. Like, just tell us where you started from in this comedy thing.
It's probably started like 6 years ago now. 6 to 7 years ago now still. And then I didn't mean to do all the stuff that I'm doing now, you know. Like, it happened by accident. Like, I remember I was just on the bus and I just messing around with my brethrens. And then one of my brethren was secretly recording, innit? And I was just messing around. I think I was doing imitation of how girls used to sing like drill lyrics on Snap and that, like, but they don't know the lyrics. They don't. My next man's talking about murder and that. She's all talking about flipping mega eyelashes and them. You know what I'm saying? I was making fun of them. Boom. Wake up the next day and that, just mad viral. I'm just all of the pages and that posted, man. And then stepped out of my yard and that now, man, them's like, all the olders like, yeah, no, you're funny, you know, bro. Obviously, I've always been like the class clown and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy in school that's always been funny, whatever. Yeah. But that was just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think like it could be a career in it. So boom, after it's gone viral and that now, everyone's out in the comments like, oh, what's this guy's page and that and And I'm thinking like, yeah, no, I'm just a regular youth, innit? Like, I don't have no page or nothing. I was doing some like silly stuff on Snapchat and that, like story time, but nothing too crazy, innit? And then yeah, I was like, you know what, might as well make a page, innit? So just went on Instagram, made a page, put some of my funny snaps on Instagram, and then if you scroll down literally to my first post, that's just where it started. I think by like the 5th post, the first person to really like, I think repost and show me mad love was like AM, 2Funny, and then 10 posts later, Wiley hit me up, and it just kept going like that. Like that, and then I'm just here today. That's it.
Where you from originally, bro? What end you from originally?
Originally, I was born in Queen's Park, but I grew up in Northampton in the Midlands.
Oh, you grew up in the Midlands, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I came back down for uni, and then yeah, man.
So where you living now? Midlands, or is that your base, Midlands?
My base is everywhere, bro.
The earth is.
I
see that.
Yeah.
I see you flying out internationally on a regular. All right, but so somewhere between Midlands and London. So yeah, that's a good diverse fan base and that. All right, gang member Gideon. Yeah, tell me about that character there.
Boom.
Yeah, tell me a piece about that.
No, get rag. Gideon's art. Gideon's just another. I feel like Gideon's like a. What do them rappers call it in that?
Ego.
Alter persona and that.
Yeah.
All my characters are just like an extension of me, and to an extent, obviously except for the crackhead one. But everyone, all the other ones is in it. Yeah, I had to just clear that up still. An extension of me and like my life, innit? So obviously I've got the roadman, I've got flipping the police officer, I've got the African uncle, I've got Leg Day Leroy, you know what I'm saying? All of it represents like how I've been brought up, the environment I've been brought up, and just like what I've seen in it in life, you know what I'm saying? So I just express it through characters and my comedy.
Where's your family from? What country is your family from? Origin?
You lot are gonna be shocked, you know. I'm Nigerian, you know.
I'm not shocked.
I'm not sure.
You're not shocked?
Nah.
No.
Like,
Why? Because of the Yardman thing.
Yeah, the Yardman
and because you're spending bare time in Jamaica laying down yard. That don't shock me, blood. That don't shock me.
Oh man, no, it's not even that. It's like even before the Yardman character, everyone just thought I was Yardy, innit? Like they say, I don't really have mad African features.
No, but what it is, aside from the feature thing, but it's we all mix so much now.
Yeah.
So the
You
man
know what I'm
them,
saying?
like the African man them can bust a yard accent and stuff, and vice versa. It's a mix. It's a melting pot we're in at times. In the batch, we'll have man from all different cultures, so it don't surprise me. You understand the familiarity or how you bust it, and features wise. Man ain't really looking at you that hard to see where you're from and that, bro. You know what I mean? Man ain't say, well, what do we about?
No.
But we're just saying my man's busted, running it right. You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. Okay, so Nigerian. You got both parents?
Yeah.
What they say about you doing this? 'Cause I got enough Nigerian bridges and boy.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone always asks about this one. You know, is this like? So, first year uni is when it was like, I came into uni and probably like 20-something K in it on Instagram, but it's still like a hobby to man, innit? I'm not doing like, I'm not making mad bread or nothing. It's just, you know, I'm just having a bit of fun on the internet. By the time it was probably like January, so mid-year in uni, started kicking off in it. Started doing like big music videos. I done that time around. I done Gun Lean. I done some other projects, but I think from then onwards, that's when I started to deep like, yo, this thing can be proper, you know. Like getting emails.
Gun Lean thing was crazy.
Yeah. So especially from that, like it just went mad, and then started getting emails and that from like Virgin EMI, and at these times I didn't even know they had a record label. I just thought it was Virgin Media. So I'm like, raw, life is getting serious with this thing. So by the time I started putting more and more effort into content creation, by the time I got to the end of first year, and it's not even first year, and I was doing exams, bro. I opened that first bit, I didn't even know what the first question was saying, blood. And I'm not a dumb you. I'm an A-star student, innit? I done mechanical engineering innit, in uni, so
Come on.
I opened the first page, but obviously I've been so focused on my like me doing what I love in it with the comedy and just me being myself that Yeah, open it. I didn't even know. I see man, them using protractors. I'm like, raw. You got what? There's equipment involved in the first thing. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
So just closed the book, fell asleep, and I said I'm gonna figure my life out once I wake up. Boom, exams finished and that, and then I was like, you know what? Can't lie. And them, all the nerds and that. You see, because I really didn't really have a lot of black people in my thing in it, because obviously it's a very specific course in it. Mechanical. It's not a heavily like minority, ethnic minority sort of based thing in it. So I'm chilling with all like, you know what I'm saying, the rich children of F1 drivers, and like, oh yeah mate, do you know what I mean, that was so easy, do you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah word, question 5 and them thing, flipping Pythagoras and that. Oh no, I don't know what's going on. So I said, you know what, I have to go hard with the comedy thing. So I then went to my parents and I was like, yo, can't lie, my mum's a G in it. She was born in London as well, innit? So she's a little bit more gang in it. So I told my mum, I can't lie, I got G-check by that exam in it, so this thing can't run. She was like, I say nothing. She went to my dad. She literally said, I say nothing. So she went to my dad. My dad's the tough nut, innit? He was born in Nigeria, so he was like, you got 1 year, innit? I'll give you a gap year, and then you'll prove yourself, innit? So I remember within like 2 months, or like a month and a bit, I think I got my first like big deal in it from Warner Music to do a YouTube video, and then I showed my dad the pay slip, and he was like, alright, yeah, say no, you ain't gotta go back still.
Yeah.
Fuck, blood, you get me, man's out here now.
Yeah, he's ready to send man back. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that. How serious are you with the music side of things? Or is it purely in the comedy lane, or how serious? 'Cause I know you got a couple gang member Gideon tunes and all of that, and they're not shit.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, do you know what it is? I made a decision probably like a year ago now, or a year and a bit. Like with the music, I'm gonna wait until I have a substantial worldwide platform to then drop it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I can drop music now and this and this and this. I was getting like hella label attention and all of these people and that, but the fans, like, it wasn't being received the way that it should have. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not no one's fault. It's because I didn't have a big enough platform. You know what I'm saying? So you could be an amazing artist, but you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got no platform and no one's listening to you, you're just falling on deaf ears, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I just said I'm gonna put a hold onto that, and then when the time is right and that, man, I'll drop the music thing properly.
No, I feel you on that. I see you traveling the world, and you deserve it. I'm happy for you and everything. I see a lot of first class, business class,
Man's
all of
up
the
and
above.
down, B.
Come on,
Yeah.
international thing going on. Is this what you're doing when you're making these trips? Some of them, I don't know if some are holidays, but I see a lot of them are work based.
Yeah.
Works, your skill and talent and work is taking you around the world. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that for those up and coming. Let them understand that, you know, it's possible because you're doing it.
Yeah, man.
You're living proof.
100%. Yeah, like.
And some of the places you've been, apart from Jamaica, laying down the yard, yeah, like I said already.
Blood. But places I've been. Where have you been, bro? Flipping. This year we've been Miami like was it 3 times? Twice. Dubai. Flipping. Jamaica. Next month I've got like 5+ countries, bro.
What are the countries for next month, bro? Talk the team.
Flipping. Got Rotterdam, and then from Rotterdam, Malta, and then Dubai, Miami, and then possibly New York. Yeah,
LA and New York. How you being received in these countries? What are you doing when you're out there? First, describe like what is the kind of work you're going out to do. I see in Jamaica you was at Dream Weekend and everything there. What are you doing when you're out there?
So
in what?
Do you know what's mad? People think like I'm either doing. I just done my first stand up the other day with Desi Banks, innit? So
we're gonna talk on that in a sec.
Yeah.
Is that what you were doing out there?
No.
Okay.
Literally, what I do.
You understand.
A lot of thought actually goes behind what I do in it, to actually broaden my horizon when it comes to taking in fans and new people in it. So what I do before I go somewhere, I'll go onto IG, I'll go onto TikTok, and I'll type in #Miami or # the most popping place in that location. I'll then find content creators there in it, and then from the content creators there, I'll then reach out and like, yo, you want a collab, and I'll build up at least 3 to 5 collabs, and then I'll head there in it.
Yeah.
So that's what I do every location. So when you see me go Miami or go this Jamaica, and it's not just random. It's like everything I've done is completely and utterly planned, innit?
Let's take a moment for that.
Yeah, it's sick.
Background work. This is what people don't understand. People think everything just falls into your lap. It's the amount of work you put in, the attention to detail, the effort to reach out. make things happen, connect.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Doing your
Yeah.
due diligence.
That's dope.
Personally, you're doing that as well. That's what it is. Sometimes you got to do that. Get hands on.
You see it in
Your own
America
hands.
though. Like you see it in America, they're very strong on like collabing like that. You see a lot of all the comedians, all of that.
No.
But they don't do it here. Everyone
No,
kind of
no,
works by themselves. I noticed that. Like you see a lot of them just doing their own thing. But if you follow like some of them like out there, like they would put out bare videos and like they'll do one video for one person's platform.
Yeah.
But then they'll
And
do
the next
another
collab.
video. But they'll spend the whole day making videos. But you could see that if you look at all their different platforms, you can see they're
Bare
all
different
around
videos.
each other that day.
Yeah.
Trust.
But they've all got individual videos for their platform. Yeah.
No, you're right. Still, literally, the main reason I don't, and it's not even like I've not tried it. Like when I was coming up, and like 2-3 years ago, and that, I'll DMing everyone. Like I spend specific days. Like today I'm DMing all the influencers. And yo, do you want to do a collab? I'm up and coming and that. If you like my stuff, feel free to let's work. Boom, no replies. I'll make my videos. Even now, you go back to like 2 years ago, all my messages to like GR, all the pages, I'm just sending my videos, trying to get out there. Falling on deaf ears and that. Boom, I start traveling. I start meeting Americans and that. And the same Americans that's got 20 million followers and that, like, it's so humble. Do you know what I'm saying? The networking over there, you would think because it's bigger and the people are on a larger scale, you'd think they're a little bit more uptight. It's the complete opposite. And hence why I don't really, like, I'm never really here. Like, I'm always over there. I'm in the US or I'm somewhere else because people are really willing to work out there and they're just a little bit more open. The UK people are mad stush and that. Like, a man will get like, I don't even know, they'll just start moving funny, like, you know what I'm saying? I could know man from day and that, like, bruv, I seen your bum get wiped and I was like 2 years old, bro. Like, chill out, bro. Nah, man, will start moving stush in that car. Something, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not on all of that, innit? No. From the get-go, I've always been about, I knew, like, your network is your net worth, innit? You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
man, I had to get out here. Like, so when people see me taking flights, I'm not even getting half the time, I haven't got no booking there or nothing. I'm just going there literally to go link up with people because I know when I post it, the algorithm from their platform's gonna come over to mine and vice versa. If I hashtag their location, it's gonna put out my video over there in LA or over there in Jamaica. There's a lot of things that goes behind it, like, you know what I'm saying? I've studied social media, so I know how to pattern.
Yeah, because I don't want people to get twisted and think, I know the work that you put in, I see it. I don't want people to get twisted and think, oh, my man just went viral and that was it. It don't work like that. Well, it can for some, but it didn't work like that for you. You're still putting the work in.
100%.
Before I get to your stand-up show, when you was in your dream thing, you put out some big videos while you was out there. You kept man I was very entertained. He was on job. No, he was on job, and he looked like he was good. A man had the place on lock as well. How did you already know you was gonna be hosting stage show, all of that, or how did that come about, bro?
So how did that come about again, bro? I can't even remember. Scott, yeah. So the owner of Dream Weekend, and we kind of patterned it with him before we went out there. So I went out there. I didn't even. You see that drive though from. Where's that drive from, blood? Kingston to Negril.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Yo, that thing was lengthy, fam.
Yeah. That's no joke. That's no joke.
First thing I came in the airport taxi and that a man said, "Yo, aren't we?" That's the first thing he said, you know.
Normal.
You man are not rampant, but yeah, no. Dream Weekend was good. Obviously, me and IQ already brethren in it, so linked up with him over there. That's when I done the hosting for a set in it, and then that was lit. And then it was just the rest of it was just vibes. You know what I'm saying? Networking. Who else was there? I knew. Shout out to Real Star Girl from the US. One of my brethren. We linked up out there. You know, dancing, whatever. And then who else was there? Beanie Man. My Jenna Beanie Man was there. Tariq from Power was there. Shout out to Michael. Yeah, everyone was there. It was just good, man. Good networking. You know what I'm saying?
Networking, connected
just
up.
vibes, making some good videos. You know what I'm saying? Flinging on one shoulder and them things.
I saw you. Really thing. That's why man could have passed for a yard, man. Still not gonna lie.
Hey, yo.
All day long.
I know all the dance moves still.
All right, the stand-up show. It was, when was it? Day before yesterday or yesterday?
Like 2 days ago now, I think.
Yeah, how'd that go?
That was probably, my first ever stand-up.
That's the first one, yeah.
First ever, bro. Literally.
There you go. You shell it.
Shell it, man. Yeah, shell it. It was like 500 people in the crowd, something like that. So it was good, man.
You bring any characters into it on?
Yeah. Implementing my characters in it.
You can't go wrong there, man.
It was good. But it was a good experience for sure. I'm definitely gonna continue the stand-up thing. a big shout out to Desi. Shout out London the Plug for having me there, innit? So it was just a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time for everything. I didn't think it was gonna be this like close, like this quick, and especially with somebody like Desi and that. You know, I've been watching him from way back. You know what I'm saying? So just to think, it's like it was a blessing, innit? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no, it was really good. I know everyone was telling me like, oh, I was even asking other comedians and that do online stuff. I was like, well, when are you gonna start stand up? I was like, no, blood, God, like that's kind of scary, blood. Like if my jaw don't bang and I'm start jumping in the crowd, like bang people in their faces. I'm like, hey man, I don't know. It felt natural when I jumped on stage and I didn't feel
Felt familiar.
Yeah. Just felt like, this is where I belong. You know what I'm saying?
Any of the comedians who influenced you before you early Instagram videos and all of that? Who was you seeing that gave an influence to you in what you were doing? Or you don't want to say them because they aired you when you were sending it.
No, I'm not even like that, man. You know, I know how it gets.
They didn't want to show the
They
love.
did
Yeah.
This motherfucker
I know how it
loved
gets
us.
in it, but who can I even say, bruv? Who was I watching back in the day in that, bruv? Like, obviously you got Kevin Hart in it. That's probably the biggest one. But people from Ends, people from London, and I would probably say like, Don't Jealous Me, my brother.
Yeah,
Shout out to Don't Jealous Me. Who else? Shout out to Mike's Comedy. He was given the proper African banner back in the day, probably still. Who else? Even like Man Them on the Wall and that, you know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? I consumed a lot of stuff in it, but I never thought, because the word inspires, like, you know what I'm saying, you take something and be like, yeah, I want to kind of like be like them, innit? But I didn't plan to do this. I just laugh at the video, move on, and then just, you know what I'm saying, just be on the block. And like there was nothing, it wasn't like, oh shit, I seen that, and it's like, yeah, that was funny, let me go do the same. There was nothing like, it was just like, that's a good laugh, send it to my brothers and I keep stepping in it. So when the word inspire, I don't know, it's like, obviously there was inspirations, but
Who was who was entertaining you? There's a couple men that you don't want to say, you know you can tell there's someone, I ain't giving that fucking love. But there's someone you can let him. You can just say one of them.
I say biggest shout out to Don't Jealous Me.
Don't Jealous Me,
yeah. Because I can relate in it. You know what I'm saying?
Them man were smashing.
I think them man there don't get appreciated enough.
But I think that.
So I'm glad you've said that still. 'Cause I think
like,
they don't get enough props.
Yeah, but I was also gonna say like, probably a lot of the American influences, because like the way that you're working and the ones that you're watching with, they're from that like working with. I follow some of them and they're like from that Vine generation, you know, like
exactly, bro.
That were making the 6-second clips and all of that. And whatever. So I used to watch all of that back in the day as well, before when it was Vine and when it moved on to Snap and then they moved it on to Insta and that. But yeah, like a lot of that stuff, I can see a lot of that influence in your stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the way that you make the clips and how you do it and how you go about it. So
no, the Americans for sure, definitely.
Yeah,
like, for example, Desi. Who else? But yeah, no, Vine. I remember when Vine was popping still, it was like what's that other brother's name? There's Desi, there's King Batch.
Yeah, Batch is big.
Purple Drank.
I never got on Vine, you know. I knew about it, but I never really got.
No, but I used to like. I wasn't really on it like that. But the comedians I used to find funny. Yeah, I used to watch the content for that. I wasn't really on it like that. But then what happened? As soon as Vine was like Instagram, as soon as Vine kind of got popping, Instagram allowed you to put videos on. So a lot of these comedians man was watching on there anyway, or the people that was doing the funny stuff just transferred over. Do you get me?
Yeah,
like King Bash and all them, like and
it's just like, it's mad because it's like now, like I don't get emails, DMs from these lot like, yeah, man, watches your stuff and that, and I'm like, bruv, you're telling man that you watch mine. I watched your stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like a humble notification that what I'm doing is actually like helping, and you know, I get messages all the time. Oh yeah, like, bro, like man was in a band and that, and then fucking I was very depressed. But I watched your video on that, and I said, yeah, let me better my life and that. Like, but it's real though. It's lit, innit? Like, it's real though. It shows that like it's not just me just making people laugh. Like, man's actually making an impact in it, and that's what I do. Innit?
Nah, bro, but the support thing's important, man.
Yeah,
that's why when we see you, we said, nah, you gotta come on. Because the support thing's important. We got to show support to what you're doing, innit? Because you're flying the flag for your section. You're doing what you're doing. Like, internationally, locally, and you're man the minute. So we got to back it.
Been mashing
Got
it
to
up,
let people know and see that we see man mashing it up. Doug was gassed when he saw you.
Yeah. Because I've been watching
Doug
man's.
was
I've been watching
big
man's
man
things.
thing.
I say,
Man
you
said
know,
it.
innit?
We don't hide them
As soon as I
things there. We don't hide them things.
I'm big on that. I'm big
Yeah,
on when I
straight
see
to your
man,
face.
I'm gonna tell man what it is, and when I saw you, that's why I was like, bro, I watch your thing, innit? Like I've been watching what you're
Fully.
doing, and I wasn't really watching it from the early stages, but from when I first saw some of your videos, I just said, nah, I gotta follow my man. He's too funny, bro. And I've just since then I've just always been on it. So I always like I'm very real. Like some people I see them and it's like, yeah, I like what they do, but I'm not.
But there's levels. There's levels.
Yeah.
But when I really
man
fuck
fully,
with what man's
yeah, man,
doing,
nah,
I'll come to man.
Because
and
I
say,
didn't clock
"Bruh."
it was you, and Doug was like, "No, that's my man." And I saw it was you. I was like, "Oh yeah," but I used to watch from before, from the early stages. That I didn't even realize it was saying you on the tubes. and all of that.
Yeah.
The funniest one to me is when the woman got up and walked off. I always laugh at that. Like, the woman,
Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not doing all this stuff. Yeah, too many brown people shouting. No,
yeah. She just said, not today, not today. I'm not involved.
Yeah, man.
So what's the plans moving forward? What you got in store? What you think?
So, I've got. This isn't even the first time that I'm even going to mention it. Still, people have been asking me for years and years and years. But I'm coming out on my own series, innit? Like a
Come on.
show.
Come on.
It's gonna be called A1 Adventures, innit?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a collaboration of all my characters mixing up with all of the people. Like, also they got features from the industry, you know, rappers,
Dope.
celebrities, and
Dope.
whatnot. And basically the idea of the show is that all my characters, obviously Gideon, Nigel, Umar, everyone, every episode they have a different adventure, but that specific character on a day-to-day basis, it wouldn't be a normal situation. For example, Nitty Nigel, the crackhead and that. Yeah, I'll give you the drop and he goes skydiving.
Mad.
But you will never see in the real world, bro, a
Yeah,
crackhead
yeah,
going
yeah,
skydiving. Do you
yeah,
get it?
yeah.
So it's just wild stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, I got that.
Don't
Yeah.
say
No, not too much spoiler, but that sounds good. That
Yeah,
sounds
sounds
good.
mad
That
still.
sounds like you're gonna be producing that, putting it out yourself, or you got something behind it.
Yeah. No,
Collab
obviously I got the
collab
team and that.
collab.
Shout out Dice and that. You get me?
Yeah, give you the chance
Yeah,
to shout,
come on,
man.
come on.
Still.
But yeah, they're gonna help me do the first episode of pilot and everything.
Pilot's done already.
Yeah, it's done.
Come on.
It's dead. It's done.
Obviously,
See
we're
Nathan,
moving.
see
This
Nathan
ain't no-
smiling in the corner. Nathan
Yeah.
smiling right there. You see the grin there, you
And
know?
the grinning
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that.
it's done. Shout out Nathan.
Come on.
Yeah, big
Shout
man.
him out.
Hey, listen.
I have
Yeah.
to big him up.
Yeah.
Shout out the manager for
Come on,
managing.
manager after
Man after
manage.
manage.
That's why I
Yeah.
said take a moment and shout man out, because I can tell he's focused and he's on job. All like I pay attention to detail of what's going on. Aside from the communication that me and him's been keeping up to make sure that everything organised nice for today, and even with me and you when we spoke as well, you're a professional as well. Even that when the shit went on and you couldn't get it, you let man know and all of that. But even watching how Nathan is now, like, yeah, don't forget that. He can finish your sentences for you when you're looking for something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when you know manager I manage.
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah.
Manager's managing.
Yeah. Big shout out to Nathan and that.
So
yeah.
big
Look
shout,
at
man.
him,
He's
the
liking
legs
that still. He's
the
liking
Dior's
that.
and that.
yeah,
If you don't
yeah,
know what he's
I'm
wearing,
happy
like
with
what?
that.
He's got a couple Dior's. They're Dior's and that.
Yeah. He's shining right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Also, big shout out to Dice as well, and Nasty, Big Nasty, Kevin, Nathan, everyone. I only just got signed recently, and it was like what, like 4 months ago now. Innit? Before that, I never had management. Never had no team, no nothing. All the videos you see, all the traveling, those all man, innit? Like I have all the editing software on my phone. Everything I put out is all man.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, big shout out to the team that
Shout
took me
out
on
to the
now.
team. So they all involved. Well, Nasty, shout out Nasty. I saw the other day video shoot Nasty, Ed Sheeran, Papoose. How was
Yeah.
that for you, man?
That was
Okay.
amazing. Still, that was proper. Still, that was like one of the moments. It's like, right, how did man even get here now? Like, man used to be there with holes in my socks, singing "Shape of You" when it's on the radio, and then boom, Ed Sheeran's telling me like, "Yeah, no, I know you, bro. You ain't got to tell me your
Everybody
characters
knows
and that."
you,
Yeah.
And man's like, "Raw."
Yeah.
So it was just proper humbling, innit? Like I proper showed my love to him.
You're next up, bro. You're next up.
Grace, bro.
You're
Yeah,
next
definitely.
up. By God's grace, you're next up, bro. Certain men have gone and made a next trajectory and gone on certain levels. But to me, looking at it from that section, I think you're next up, and I think you might carry it better than certain men, and keep it more grounded, because you're looking at what they've done before, and that what you spoke about man not DMing back and man parring and this, that, the other. Like, you're gonna remember how that feels. So when the next you coming up,
100%.
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying to
Love's
you?
gonna be
That's
there.
why it's
Love is
important to give the time of day, to give that, that interaction and this, that, the other. So Nah, man, nothing but respect and nothing but props to it. I'm looking for the new music. I'm looking for the new feat. I'm looking for the new program. And I'm definitely looking for the new
Film's
sketches.
coming as well, you know.
Oh, the film is. I'll come keep
Yeah.
talking about it. Well, you're holding out, man. What's the film now? Well, you've been what? There's something actually active, or you just know it's happening because it will happen, obviously.
Yeah, no, not my own film, innit?
Nah, but you've got a part.
Yeah, I've got. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. Okay,
You
I'm in.
didn't
Actually,
sign
no,
it.
I am.
You can say it, you can
Fumes
say
has got Fumes Engineer's got his movie coming out. That one.
As just what part are you playing?
You know, in that movie, I'm actually just Gideon. You know,
I was gonna ask you one of your characters.
Yeah, I'm one of my characters. So then I've got that. I've got shout out to Theo Johnson, my brother. He's got just 2 drops coming. So I remember the first one that came up on Nine's channel.
Yeah.
So he's got the second version of that coming out soon. I'm in that also, and then the other ones I can't talk about. But yeah,
All right.
it's loaded.
Say no more.
Yeah, say hella active.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, seeing as you said Theo Johnson, well gone for your you had the show like the relationship. So what's the name of it again?
Relationship goals.
There you go, relationship goals.
Yeah.
How's that? What? You coming back again?
Yes. Yeah. Let's just say yeah.
Yeah.
He's unsure. There's options.
There's a lot going on
There's
right
a lot
now.
going on. There's
Yeah,
options
man.
on the table. Yeah.
No, that was good though. That was proper fantastic. I can't lie. Shout out to Theo. Shout out to Faraway Pizza for that one. So yeah, no, bro. It's bare content, man. Across
But
all
like,
platforms.
all right then. All in all, as we bring things to a close, life is good right now, right?
Yeah,
Everything you
bro.
can't complain. Thankful,
Blessed.
grateful. Things are flowing.
Blessed and happy.
Blessings,
baby,
blessed.
bro.
All right, blessings are flowing. I see it. You and Miss Banks, it's not official an engagement. What happened there? Were we engaged? What we doing?
I'm trying to compliment thing. Nah,
What were you saying?
obviously, you know what I'm saying? No, Miss Banks is my G though still, trust me. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm still out there though.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to all the new things. Doug's thinking, what happened with Miss Banks? You're thinking, what go on in it?
Yeah. Man told me off camera.
Off camera. Nah. It's a sketch he did still.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a sketch he did. We won't say too much on that.
Yeah. Say no more.
Yeah, we might have exposed something there. Man's reaction, man flinched the piece.
That one might be out to
Yeah.
that one out still.
Letting the gal them know. Let the gal them know. Making
What's
it.
it? Confirmation.
Yeah.
Get confirmation on that.
All right, listen. We're looking forward that everything comes in the future. Shout out to you every time. Right now, it's big things for you, and we just hope that it carries on. Keep with all the blessings and keep the work rate and keep the humility that it's showing now. My guy A1 2Funny, legend in the making. We wrap it up. Winners Talking podcast.
Let's go.
Step.
Stay right, Sterling.